Alrighty guys, so we got a new video because we have to talk about some of this new content that's coming to Blade & Soul. This was posted on the Korean webpage, and thank goodness we have Google Translate so we can actually figure out what they're saying. And it's some really interesting stuff, and I want to talk about with you guys in this video. So first thing to mention is third spec Forest Master. So if you guys remember back in October when they announced the whole Frontier Unreal Engine 4 server for Korea, they also posted this video that I actually covered. And it looked like this character shooting out all this lightning, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. And this is actually going to be third spec Force Master. It's going to be a lightning type element abilities. And one of the things that a lot of people were confused about, they actually commented on this video. A lot of people thought this was going to be a new class, and the reason why is because the translation got kind of screwed up. Mainly when this was first announced and they put up a little web page talking about it, when people used Google Translate, it came out basically saying stuff about yin and yang and having like all these new abilities. And a lot of people kind of just speculated that this can't be third spec Force Master. It's too unique, it's too different. And with that, the misinformation of it being possibly a new class got spread pretty quickly, but it will be that Force Master Awakening. Now with the translation, it states that it will be coming out on February 12th for Korea. That means we will get a lot of footage very, very soon. Very exciting because I think Force Master players will be happy about this. The Awakening feels very unique with how they described it. The whole Thunder concept, at least to me, is really cool. I like the idea of it. Basically, the Force Master has all the elements. You know, you got thunder, fire, ice, all that. So I like the idea of it. I think it ties in with the class pretty well. So I'm excited to see some in-game footage of that. One thing I will say is that they're pretty damn slow with releasing the third spec for the classes. Like, if you think about it, Korea has started this whole series of doing this since last year. It's been about a year. I think it was like February 2019 or January 2019 when they got the Blade Master third spec in Korea. So it's been over a year now, and basically you've only released 5 of them for the classes, and we still don't have all of them. We don't even have the Assassin yet. I believe that's coming in February for us, but really it just seems like it's going to take a very, very, very long time for all the classes to get theirs. Like, we're talking about probably 2021, 2022, maybe early 2022, if they don't really speed up this process. And I really hope they do, because it's going to really suck if you're one of the classes that don't have yours and every other class has theirs and you've been waiting for years. But all we can do is really wait. I'm hoping that they give classes that are in kind of a bad state the Awakening before the other ones. For example, I'd like to see the Warlock get theirs very soon, because we all know the class is not in a very good state at all. It could use like a third spec to bring life back into the class for sure. I like that they did that with the Destroyer, because we all know that class is not very popular either. Kind of sparked some interest. Maybe it's kind of died down now, but at least people tried out the class, tried out the Awakening for it. So I'm hoping that happens again, and they give it to the classes that really need it first, and then give it to like the Warden and the really popular classes, even the Blade Dancer. And this is coming from a Blade Dancer player, but I really feel like the classes that are in a bad state should get it first, because it's just not really good balance if you give it to the really popular and strong classes first, and then the classes that are in a really bad state have to wait till 2021. It just doesn't really make sense to balance the game, or really even healthy for the state of the game. So hopefully they keep that in mind. But yeah, just wait and see. Hopefully we get a couple more classes with their third spec by the end of the year. And let's talk about the really important stuff, which is Unreal Engine 4. This is probably the most important thing in Blade & Soul right now. I can't think of anything more exciting. I can't think of anything that more people want in the game. So if you guys remember, they had that whole big announcement, and in December we were all thinking that Korea was going to get the Frontier server. Everyone's really hyped about it, and then they totally went dark on us, and we didn't get really any information. All they said was that Frontier server was delayed and it's coming soon. And everyone was really freaking out. Everyone was worried, including myself, because this is the biggest update in the game, and we don't even have a release date for it. But they put in the statement here, they're saying with the translation that the Frontier server will be coming to Korea by the end of February. This is really big news, because before we had coming soon, now we got by the end of February. So the information is getting better, guys. We're getting more information, and hopefully this stays true. I will be a little skeptical myself, mainly because they're still not giving us an exact date. They're not saying it's coming out on February whatever on a freaking Wednesday. They're still not giving us an exact date, which kind of worries me, because I feel like it's really easy for them to just keep pushing it back. And I get that the whole engine thing is a really big deal, but they've been working on it for years. We need to see some type of update. And this is not even for the whole entire game. This is just for the Frontier server, which is only up to level 45 content, Bloodshade Harbor, Blackworm, faction content, and Misty Woods. That's all it's going to be. So you're not going to see any endgame raid in Unreal Engine 4 for quite a while, because Korea still doesn't even have the test server version. So we're still waiting on that. I'm really hoping they stay true to this. I wish they gave us an exact date, but hey, end of February. Maybe that means the very last day. I don't know what date is going to be, but hopefully we get it very, very soon. I've said it a million times, but I don't really want to see any more CGI trailers or any good-looking trailers of Unreal Engine 4. I really just want to see people playing the game with Unreal Engine 4. I think that's a pretty fair request. I think that's what most of the community wants to see. They want to see, with this Frontier server, people doing Misty Woods, Black Worm, fighting over the boss. The nostalgia is going to be real, but I really want to see what the engine is going to be, how it plays in big fights in Misty Woods, how it plays out in the open world. I really want to see how the engine runs for the game. If it actually really makes a big difference to the game, that's going to be the deal breaker for the community. So really excited to see this. Hopefully it comes out end of February and we can get some footage, because the state of the Blade & Soul and the whole community to use a big morale booster, and having Unreal Engine 4 Frontier server come out in Korea and us watching the clips on Twitch, watching them on YouTube, and getting hyped and seeing actual improvement to the game to really make people really excited and happy again about the game. So I'm hoping this comes out. We really need it, and this could be really exciting. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Fingers crossed, everyone. Let's hope it comes out. No more delays, NCSoft. Let's see it in Korea, and hopefully we get it sometime in 2020. With Korea still not even getting the full engine update yet, I'm really skeptical about us even getting it in 2020. Like, maybe we'll get it in winter, maybe fall by the earliest, but I don't see any earlier than that for 2020. Really depends on how far they are with the engine update. Like, we don't really know. Like, they don't really tell us how far in they are. Like, we're getting the test server for 45 content, but there's still a ton of more content that needs to be updated to the new engine. And we're really in the dark on how much progress they made over the years. So maybe they're putting out the test server and they have everything else done, and they're just testing out the 45 content for the player base, and then it could come way quicker than what I'm thinking. But if they're still working on it and they're not even like 75% done with the engine update for the entire game, it's going to take quite a while for North America and Europe to see it, that's for sure. So we're in the dark. We'll have to wait and see. That's just kind of the message of the day, I guess. I've said it so many times. We're just going to have to wait and see, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely good news, though. Definitely good news. End of February, Unreal Engine 4 Frontier server in Korea. Thor Spec Force Master. Some good stuff coming. Hopefully everything comes out on time. Thank you guys for watching the video. Be out with more content very soon. Sorry for also being a little late on this. I know I'm about 3 or 4 days late. I've been busy at my job and working, so coverage has been a little slow, but hopefully you guys still enjoy the video, even if some of you guys already know about it. Anyways, appreciate you guys a lot. See you guys in the next video real soon, and I'm out.